hottest day of the year in Duckburg.
Commercials. Commercials in the streets, on TV, on the radio, in the newspapers. We're assailed with commercials. Listen to this. If the weather feels too hot, get an air conditioner from Polaski's on the spot. And what about this? If mom complains about the heat, Venticello, the fan gives her a breeze so sweet. Huge. And this one's about a Como Baloa to be won. Limon, the exciting drink. Limon, the exotic refreshment. With Limon, you'll have a refreshing and exciting holiday. How ridiculous bottled exotic adventures. Well, in this heat, I'll volunteer for a cool drink.
Good day, sir. How can I help you?
I need a soda pop, please.
Seems like everybody does today, sir. Actually, I've only got this one left. It's a lemonade called Limon.
The famous adventure drink, right?
Oh, you already know it. You've already tried this wonderfully sweet, tasty.
No, but as it is the only one you've got, let me have it. Maybe I should drink it with a straw, so as not to lose a single bit of the exotic adventure. Ha.
Whatever you say, sir. Here's the opener. But sir, you shouldn't throw the cap away without controlling it.
Why not? Are there more exotic adventures hidden in the cap? Haha.
But haven't you heard about the competition? Buy a bottle of Limon. There's a trip to Baloa to be won.
Yeah, right. The commercial masterpiece that continues life. Tra-la, la tra-la-la, off to the island we are. While downing this drink, I didn't get any exotic nor adventurous inkling. The only thing I got was a microscopic taste of lemonade.
You should have a look at the cap.
That exotic waiter hasn't seen a slice of lemon for a very long time. You look at the cap, while I continue my walk through the dusty streets of Duckburg, dreaming of the adventure.
But, sir, you've won a week for 3 persons on Baloa.
Later.
You know what, kids? Since I won that trip, I've completely changed opinion about Limon. I just love it because of its delicious fragrance of lemon. The holiday has nothing to do with it, whatsoever.
Oh, brother!
It's really refreshing. Absolutely delicious. Let's all 4 become world ambassadors for Limon.
But, Uncle, the trip to Baloa is only for 3 persons.
Little problem. I've got to go to the travel agency today to fill out the necessary papers.
A few days later, in Duckburg Harbor.
Tickets, please.
Here's mine, and here are my 2 nephews' tickets. Come on, boys. Thanks to Limon, we're going to Baloa. This is our cabin. Finally, you can take a break, Huey.
About time. I can't take another minute of this.
But this was the only way we could all enjoy the trip.
That evening, in the ship's dining room.
Good evening. A table for 3.
Very well, sir. This table is free. What would the gentleman like to have?
We'll have a plate of mixed vegetables to begin with, then spaghetti bolognese, roast with baked potatoes, and apple pie and ice cream for dessert. For 4 persons.
4 persons. But...
This nephew is in a growing stage. He's very tall for his age and always hungry. He eats for 2.
Much later, on deck.
Isn't it fantastic, boys? After this great cruise, we'll arrive in Baloa, the island where reality is like a dream and where dreams become real. And this is all thanks to Limon. I was rewarded for being such a loyal customer. When we get to Baloa, I'll do my best to make Limon the most well-known and sold drink to the island. Too bad for the competitors, but I will, nevertheless, work with conviction and determination. I think I owe that to Limon.
I'm sleepy. Let's go to bed.
And I'm tired of carrying Dewey on my back.
You go, boys. I want to stay on deck for a while and enjoy the sea breeze. Feel so grateful towards limon. I've even invented a new slogan. Limon, limon, sweet on the tongue. Limon, limon, the drink for the young. Limon, Lee. Hey. Who are you? You at? What do you want? Help! Help!
What's the matter? You need help?
Point I was strolling peacefully, when, out of the blue, someone grabbed me.
Tyson! Tyson, come here. Stop, silly dog.
Well, perhaps you bumped into that dog. It was dark.
Yeah, that's what must have happened. I recommend you keep an eye on this woman's dog. That boxer is a real menace.
Good night, sir. If you have any other problems, please contact the purser.
Sure. That would be to rent a pair of boxing gloves so I can defend myself properly the next time.
The trip continues without further incidents. And a few days later, Donald and the nephews arrive in Baloa.
Isn't this great, kids? White sand, turquoise water, and a perfectly blue sky. What more could we wish for? I'll go back to the hotel, take a shower, and get ready for dinner.
We'll meet you later. First, we want to go for another swim.
Okay, but don't be late. And please remember that you are only 2, not 3.
Don't worry, Uncle Donald will remember.
Donald returns to the hotel.
Limon, limon, sweet on the tongue. Limon, limon makes me feel so you. You at? Squack, help, you at? Let me go. Help, police, help me. Quick, hold the police. The army. I was attacked in my room.
Are you positive you were attacked, sir?
What? Isn't that obvious? I look like I just came out of blender.
In Donald's corridor,
Who's that?
Mr. Fangku, your neighbor. He's a famous champion of martial arts. I think you picked the wrong room. Perhaps you went into his room by mistake. Mr. Fangku always trains in the dark, and you unfortunately just happened to run into his deadly blows.
Well, perhaps that's what happened. I'm not sure.
One thing is sure, though, Mr. Fang, who might be small, but he sure hits big. I feel like a wreck.
the next day,
Don't ponder the matter anymore, Uncle Donald. Perhaps you really did go into the wrong room.
Yeah, perhaps, but I still think some weird things are happening to me. First, a boxing dog mistakes me for his punching ball. Then a champion of martial arts ruffles my poor feathers in a rather disconcerting way.
Forget all about that now and let's go for a swim.
NH, I don't feel like it right now. I think I'll take a stroll into the greenery.
Suit yourself. See you later.
I have to stop worrying, get in a better mood after a walk in this beautiful vegetation. Limon, limon. If your throat feels like sand, have limon at your hand. Since I first tasted you. Whoa, wait. Help, it happened again. Boys, they were waiting for me and they wanted toplessly.
Who?
Where?
In the jungle. Somebody jumped me and beat me up. Listen, do you hear that noise? They are coming to get me.
But they are local dancers.
Dancers?
They must be training for some folkloristic dance show in honor of the tourists.
Uncle Donald, maybe this exotic vacation is overstimulating your fantasy. Instead of stressing you off, you actually managed to materialize your worst fantasies.
I just don't understand what's happening to me.
Let's go back to the hotel and relax a bit before dinner.
In the hotel's ballroom, after a nice dinner,
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let the rhythms of Beloa fill you in and dance.
Look, there he is. Try to get close to him.
Wow, what a rhythm. I can't resist that. I got the dance. Great music. It goes right into your blood. Sorry, miss. I was carried away by the music.
Pedro, what a surprise. How are you?
Pedro. My name is Donald Duck.
Oh, sorry. I was wrong. You really look like him. I used to be engaged to Pedro, but unfortunately we split up. I'm really sorry for the mistake.
So am I, for not being Pedro, that is. I'm a tourist on vacation.
Great. If you are staying for some days, I'd be happy to invite you to my home. The name's Gilda. Here you are. My address. If you are free tomorrow, do come by.
Free as a bird. Tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and
Good. See you tomorrow afternoon, then.
you bet.
the next day,
Here it is, mister.
Hi.
Good morning, Miss Gilda. I could hardly wait for this moment.
Nor could we.
What's this, miss?
You'll soon know. Take him to the pool.
I don't understand. Is this a game or what?
Right. This shark game. When we open the pool's gate to the ocean, it will be filled with sharks. If you want to save your life, tell us where we can find Limon.
Oh, limon. Why didn't you say so? You'll find limon in bars, cafes, and supermarkets, I suppose. Perhaps the name is not so known around here, but I can tell you all about it.
Haha, listen to him. He's not so loyal anymore.
He's cracking up.
It's the best drink in the world. But first, please let me down from here.
Stop it. Lulu is ours and we won't allow Limon or anyone to tamper with our market.
Competitors, huh? Perhaps there is room, even for limon here. Apart from the inhabitants, there are so many tourists.
It's useless. He's a tough one. He'll never tell us where Limon is.
Perhaps he's already on the island.
We'll find him sooner or later.
What are we going to do with the duck?
Spin the gate. When the tide comes in, he'll be shark food.
Help, not the shark. Not because of a lemonade.
in the meantime, the nephews, who have taken note of the address on the business card, are approaching the house.
I think I just heard Uncle Donald's voice.
It came from the other side of the bushes. Let's have a look. Look, what's he doing on that pole?
I don't know, but we've got to
Typecast.
help him.
Help!
What?
Careful, a trap!
Look over there, boys. Some strange fowls hanging from that tree.
There is something about them. Now I know. I saw them on board the ship.
You're right. It's the duck's two accomplices.
And so, in the evening,
Help! Help!
You shouldn't have followed me. Now you're in hot water too.
But why are they after you?
I wish I knew. Perhaps they hate people who drink lemon. It's over, boys. In a couple of minutes we'll be shark food. I feel really bad for you.
Police, everybody freeze. Free those ducks immediately.
later,
And so, when the trap was set off, Dewey got away and ran off to warn me. So, thanks to your stowaway trick, you were saved. I should arrest you for having smuggled an extra duck into Baloa, but considering that, thanks to you, we finally managed to arrest Gilda's gang of smugglers. I'll let you go.
Excuse me. But what have I and Lemon got to do with all this?
The rascals mistook you for being a member of a competing gang of smugglers, headed by a Chinese named Liman. Gilda and Liman used to be friends, but they quarreled and started a gang of smugglers each. We heard that Liman was planning to operate in Valoa, and one night we managed to arrest him and his men while they were unloading contraband goods on the island. Gilda didn't know that, and in order to get Gilda's gang out of its hiding place, we started a rumor that Liman was on his way to Valoa.
So, Limon, the lemonade, had nothing to do with this.
Not really, but the name sounded exactly the same.
Typecast.
When you sang or talked about Lee, Moan, they thought you had something to do with the competitors. You helped us.
It's hard to believe. The attacks, the shots, all because of that name.
On the other hand, you should be happy, Uncle Donald. The commercials were right. You did have an adventurous and exciting vacation, just as they promised.
Perhaps a bit too exciting.
Sometime after, in a bar in Duckburg.
What luck, mister. There's a star on the cap you've won. A skiing holiday in Quack Valley. A week for 2 persons. Hey. Wait.
Our heroes are time stranded in the days of the real King Arthur, a barbarian warlord of 5th century Britain. After his nephews are kidnapped by the Sir King, Donald sallies forth to save them. Wearing a telekinetic power suit whipped up by Gyro Gearloose out of old truck parts.
Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Aluminum foil. High fidelity stereo.
Haley, the wizard's mystic incantations are all powerful.
Run away.
Hang on, kids. I'll be there in 2 high-tech shades. Bowling for dollars. Mickey Mouse, oops. I knew you'd get underfoot. Give me that walkie-talkie and scram so I can do my stuff. Hey.
Bored! The enchanter dropped something.
It looks like a magic talisman. Perhaps I can turn its power against its owner. 10,000 gajooks. Sounds I feel mystic power coursing through my very bones. I shall turn the battle.
Oh no! That walkie-talkie is intercepting part of Uncle Donald's power beam.
Now there are 2 atomic knights.
Hey, how come you can do that?
Repent, demon. The saints fill me with the power to thwart ye.
Brother, that's action.
The split beam is giving them equal power.
This could go on for days.
Donald, you have only 1 hour to sunset. Hurry.
Egad, an evil fairy haunts this talisman. I will slay the evil might with my sword Caliburn. Hiya!
Thank goodness he destroyed the walkie-talkie. Now he has no power source.
You're in the clear, Uncle Donald.
Bored! What is wrong?
I know not. I had the power to cleave this rock, but now I am again too weak to withdraw my blade.
Let us flee, sire.
Nay, Caliburn was handed down from my ancestor, the Sarmatian knot of the Roman legion. I'll not leave it.
Don't worry, kids. We have just enough time to get back to Stonehenge. And if any of these bozos try to stop us, I'll send him flying halfway to Scotland.
Look out!
Oh, there goes my power receiver.
Typecast.
Hurry and untie us.
The wizard's power has failed him. Sire, I have him.
Sorry, kids. I almost saved you.
Come, Lord Archurius. We have the Saxon demon bound. Come let the pyre.
But this is the only sword in Dumnonia. I cannot leave it, for whoever wields it will be Pendragon of the realm. Just let me give it one more good pull. Canva!
Nay, sire, his evil ones are too dangerous. We must burn them now.
Uncle Donald, isn't there some other way to tap into that power beam?
No, Gyro said I needed some kind of electronic device to convert that beam to energy. And my helmet and walkie-talkie are shot.
Lord! The pyre is ablaze.
Fine, fine. Just stand back and give me room to pull.
Aha! Success! Only the mightiest hero could have pulled this sword free. What ho? Oh?
Now what?
I am uncertain. I fear it is the demon mouse I heard the Saxon wizard summon.
We're free!
But it's nearly sunset. We'll never reach Stonehenge in time.
Crush the beast, Lord.
Are you mad? That's the most foul, cruel, downright bad-tempered rodent you ever set eyes on.
Look, there's still a chance. Into this ox cart, hurry. Out of the way, you stumblebums. We have an appointment to keep 1500 years from now, and we don't have a second to spare.
Dudgers, that's some speedy ox cart.
They are headed back to the ancient stone stable, sire.
And they still have Caliban. I must have it back, Magic Mysore. We will take the shorter route through the glen. Who still stands with me?
Nobody is standing at all, except Kai and Tristan, and me, Lord.
Oh, very well then. You three follow.
Meanwhile, Gyro hasn't been wasting time.
I've adjusted the time helmet. I'm confident it can send us back to the future when the setting sun triggers the power surge. But it's impossible for Donald and the kids to get here by sunset. There's only about a minute left and they're nowhere in sight. What's that? You can shut off the beam, Gyro. We're back. Yeah. So I see, and you just made it. The sun is setting. The energy gauge is soaring. And here comes that grumpy King Arthur and his shaggy warrior. Let's hurry. The gauge has hit the danger mark. Gather close. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0.
They're gone. But here is my sword.
The Saxon wizards fled before the awesome might of Archurius, restitutor of Britain, royal monarch of all.
And you are a royal pain! I am a minor warlord who was nearly wiped out by 4 ducks and a mouse. Why do you mock me? We will see how well a bard without a head can sing.
If only you'd understand, Lord, it's all a matter of creating legends from nothing could make the great.
Oh, pray tell, how?
What if it were you who wielded the power of this stone stable? You who wore the metal suit? You who pulled the sword from the stone?
But it was not, fool.
So what? I will travel the land and sing of such feats, till the songs become legends and the legend becomes fact. Soon your enemies will cower at your name. For a nominal fee, of course.
He's right, sire. His songs could make us all sound as great as the art heroes of our Sarmatian folk tales.
I am getting the idea. Yea, King Actuarius and his Nards of the Round Stable. If you pull this hoax off, Merton, you're a true wizard.
Thank you, Lord. That is a nice touch. Can add at no extra charge.
Meanwhile, 1500 years later. You know what we mean.
It's sunset, folks. Time to close up. Please come again. You people, it was bad enough you took off this morning and left that trailer of junk behind, but now you're back to perform more silly experiments. Not a chance. I must ask you to leave. Well, if that don't beat all, at least they're taking it cheerfully.
We'll be on our way as soon as we send out for some gas. We just ran out.
Yep, 0.150 years ago.
Very well.
Donald will pack up the gear if you pop into town for some gas. Me? All that way. In the dark. My helper will light the way for you. Oh, alright. But he carries the can.
Mr. Guide, is it true that King Arthur performed his mightiest deeds near here?
It certainly is, madam. Why? Just nearby on Cadbury Hill you can see a cleft rock. They say it's the very site where the noblest hero of all time pulled the sword Excalibur from the stone.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, I'll carry the can.
And
Congratulations on finishing your training. You will now begin at Truyện on the beat assessment period.
I wonder how many crooks you have to catch to get a jacket just like the chief.
You have a responsibility to serve the citizens of Duckburg with efficiency, kindness, and a smile. And don't forget, our police force hasn't had a complaint in over 20 years.
Daisy and the boys will be so proud to see me in uniform.
shortly.
Now, who can I be kind and helpful to?
Yoo-hoo, officer. Could I trouble you for a moment?
You most certainly can. Duckburg's finest at your service, miss.
I need to cross the street, but there are so many cars.
You're in luck. I was first in my class at traffic control.
What are you doing, you uniform nap brain? Watch out! Gorgeous!
What service? You must be the finest of Duckburg's finest.
I'm just doing my job, miss.
Well, you saved my life, I'm sure.
Daisy, I was hoping I'd meet you. Do you think I look good?
You just need a slight adjustment. Let's try this for size. Yep, now you look a lot better.
What on earth was that for?
I know, you became a police officer just so you could make passes at beautiful women.
Passive, but I was just doing my job.
And don't think I won't tell your chief.
No one said the life of a lawman was a peaceful one.
Soon.
Well, it sure looks peaceful round here. Too peaceful. There must be someone I can use my skills on.
Officer, you must come at once. My Wolfgang's Truyện won't come down.
Don't worry, ma'am. I've had special training and I'll talk your husband down safely.
We must hurry. I'm due on stage at the Duckburg Opera House in 15 minutes, but I never perform without my Wolfgang.
Oh. Efficiency, kindness, and a smile.
Why is that silly man making faces at me?
Here, pussy, come to Uncle Donald. We can do this the hard way, or the easy way. Which is it to be? What? I'll take this to mean you're not coming quietly. Yeah, get off me, you maniac Moggy.
What's that madman doing to my Wolfgang? Sharika Wolfgang. My poor baby. It's a miracle, an absolute miracle. No thanks to you, you monster. I'll be having words with the Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals and the police chief.
What did I do wrong? I was only trying to help.
Shortly.
Maybe I'm just not cut out for policing. I mean, I'm following my training. But things just don't go right ever.
Don't they teach you to read at school anymore? This is a one-way street.
Typecast.
What this city needs is more police on the roads.
Very good, we'll do great at the circus tonight.
Daisy and that diva are probably putting me in the chief now. I'm going to have to catch some big criminals to make up for all that. Fat chance though, with my luck. What?
Oh no.
You should be more careful about where you leave your laundry lying around.
Yes, of course, officer.
Phew, since when do the police help robbers make their getaway? What? When I get off the phone to your chief, you won't be patrolling the streets, you'll be sweeping them. It's probably best for everyone if I go and resign before I'm fired. It couldn't be. Surely I'm not that lucky. It's the notorious parking meter thief. I'll be here if I nab this guy. Okay, buddy, your meter thieving days are over. Next stop, the Husago.
What? My coins got stuck. I was just trying to free them.
There's no point lying. I've been trained to spot the truth. Now, be a good crook and follow me to the station, nice and quietly.
Unhand me? I'm not some crook. I'm the mayor.
Yeah, right. And this is your bracelet of office.
You're making the biggest mistake of your soon-to-be terminated career.
Unit 234 requesting backup. Have the parking meter thief in custody and he's getting grumpy.
Shortly.
Enjoy the fresh air. It'll be your last for a while. 110, you'll be lucky if you don't end up in the Husago. Chief, what are you doing here?
With all the complaints I've had about you today, I had to see for myself if you actually caught a criminal.
This should make up for all the complaints.
It doesn't make up for them, but it certainly tops them all. I hope these weren't on too tight, Mr. Mayor.
Oh.
Phew! Not really. I just haven't had any blood in my fingers for the last 10 minutes.
What can I ever do to make up for this travesty, Mr. Mayor?
The first thing that comes to mind is 2. Sack this imbecile.
It was an innocent mistake.
You're a disgrace to the force. As of now, you're no longer a member of Duckburg's finest. Take him to the station to surrender his uniform. I want him a civilian as soon as possible.
Late that afternoon.
The boys were so looking forward to seeing me in uniform. What am I going to tell them? That I'm a failure and can't do anything, right?
Shriek! Someone help me, please!
What's the matter, lady?
My little girl was blown into the water by a gust of wind.
By the time I swim out to her, it would be too late.
Help me, Mama!
This is going to need some very quick thinking.
Hey, buddy.
You'll get it right back. Has anyone got an umbrella?
I have.
Good, we're in business. Trust me, I used to be a highly trained police officer.
Used to be?
Clear the way, folks. I'm coming through. Don't panic. You've just got to hang on for a minute.
My baby!
Boys at the fishing club will never believe this one.
Soon. You're a hero, an absolute hero. Thank you, mister.
Boy, this is real front page stuff.
The next day,
You did brilliantly, Donald. All is forgiven. You're only the second person in 10 years to be awarded the Duckburg Medal of Bravery.
The mayor is right. You're too valuable to be a civilian. Donald, I want you back on the force for life.
Thanks, but no thanks. I think it's safer for the citizens of Duckburg and myself if I stay out of uniform.